doesn't do that.
Okay.
But
All
we,
right.
but John, wherever you are, we got you
All
covered.
right. Good. So back to maybe the big picture of space. When you look up at the stars and think big, what do you hope is the future of humanity, hundreds, thousands of years from now, out in space?
I would love to see, a trillion humans living in the solar system. If we had a trillion humans, we would have at any given time 1,000 Mozarts and 1,000 Einsteins. That would our solar system would be full of life and intelligence and energy. And we can easily support a civilization that large with all of the resources in the solar system.
So what do you think that looks like? Giant space stations?
Yeah, the only way to get to that vision is with giant space stations. The planetary surfaces are just way too small. So you can, unless you turn them into giant space stations or something, but yeah, we will take materials from the moon and from near Earth objects and from the asteroid belt and so on, and we'll build giant O'Neill style colonies. And people will live in those. And they have a lot of advantages over planetary surfaces. You can spin them to get normal Earth gravity. You can put them where you want them. I think most people are going to want to live near Earth, not necessarily in Earth orbit, but in Earth, but near Earth vicinity orbits, and so that they can move relatively quickly back and forth between their station and Earth. So, but I think a lot of people, especially in the early stages, are not going to want to give up Earth altogether.
They go to Earth for vacation.
Yeah. Same way that, you might go to Yellowstone National Park for vacation. People will, and people will get to choose whether they live on Earth or whether they live in space, but they'll be able to use much more energy and much more material resource in space than they would be able to use on Earth.
One of the interesting ideas you had is to move the heavy industry away from Earth. So people sometimes have this idea that somehow space exploration is in conflict with the celebration of the planet Earth, that we should focus on preserving Earth. And basically your idea is that space travel and space exploration is a way to preserve Earth.
Exactly. This planet